Dear friends, welcome back with another machine on the Van Hub, which is West White. The link will be put into the description section below so that you can download and play the machine. If you can take a standard methodology, this machine can be taken down in very short time. Before we go ahead, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. You're greatly appreciated. So enough said. Let's just get started. We can switch over to Kali Linux VM. First of all, we need to discover the IP address of the target. The utility I'd like to use, as always, would be netdiscover. As you can see over here, the IP address of the target could be recognized as 199. What should we do next? We need to do the port and surf scanning with a map. To save time of this video, I've already completed before, so for now we just cut out its result. As you can see over here, I used options like scene scan, the version scan, the default script scan, followed by the -p- to do the full range port scan. The last option of all is ON to output the result into this file. So from the map scanning, we can tell that the target has 1, 2, 3, 4 OP port numbers. And let's take a look at all these OP port numbers one by one. The first one is 22, which is running SSH service and also the version information. This version is very outdated. However, I do not think we can find any workable vulnerability for this particular version of OpenSSH. The second one is 80, which is running HTTP service and also the version information Apache 2. And the next two OP port numbers are used by Samba service. So I think just I mentioned in the other videos, if you have already followed my channel, if the target machine has file sharing service running, such as Samba, the NFS, and FTP, such a service should be the first choice to emulate. This case would be Samba. So how to emulate? We can use the way or the techniques to emulate the Samba emulation. The first utility I'd like to use would be SMB client. And the second one would be enum for Linux. Okay, so let's do it in action. And so we can launch SMB client. Then provide my password. I think, as you can see over here, there is one share which can be, emulated. Okay, so we can note down such information. Wave. And we can use the same utility to access this share remotely. Wave. And we can get the first flag, which is, so easy. And also get the message and exit. And we can get the first flag, and it looks like this flag is encoded. So we can turn on to base 64, and then we can get the flag, the real flag. Besides the flag, also we can get credentials. So next we can launch the enum for Linux to do the more emulation with Samba service. And as you can see here, two usernames have been emulated out. The first one is Avenge. We can put over here the usernames. And the second one is Vivex. Copy. So just now we have already got the credentials. So let's, before we try to emulate the web application, let's try to use this credential to connect to the target via SSH. Okay, so now we can SSH. And we can provide the password. We can copy and paste in here. It does work. We are now logged in as user WebEx to the, to the target and wave. So nothing there. And the next we need to do some local immersion. Avenge. And nothing there. And also we can check the ID. And also we can check the architecture, which is, this is the 32-bit. And also the version of kernel is outdated. But in this video, I'm not going to I'm not going to try the exploit of the kernel. So let's do more immersion locally. Go to the OPT. And also we can check whether the current user can run sudo. Can't. And then we can go to the var. Go to backups. Nothing there. Go to www directory. Go to HTML directory. So nothing there. Maybe next we can upload the Nimpier shell script to do the automatic immersion. And I've already got this script ready. So now in order to upload this file to the target, the easiest way is to set up a web server by Python. Python 3. The module is HTTP module. Now we can use wget to upload Nimpiers. And we need to make it executable, and then we can run it. In most cases, if the target machine is Linux, we should utilize this script to make local immersion, because it can do the automatic immersion efficiently. All right, it's done. And then we can scroll up to see whether we can find something interesting or some weird. And then we can, make use of such vector or use information. SUID, the binaries with SUID bit. And also just now, I think we forgot one thing. The message. So here, dear Wave, this message is left by the Avenge. I was lost my password. I believe that you can reset it for me. So let's go back. We need to find some weird or some interesting file. And this file will be in relation to the password resetting, right? Cron jobs, processes, local exploits. Searching passwords inside logs. So readable files, web files, backup files, executable files potentially added by user. This one if I forget, right? So maybe this one we need to have a look at. We can copy and we can get out this file. Wonderful. We can get the credential for another user. So we can change to another user, Avenge. And then we can copy its password. And now, not there. Next, we can check sudo. This user may run all commands without supplying the password of a root user. So the privilege escalation would be very, very easy. We just run sudo. As you can see, we have already become the root user or super user. Now we can navigate to root directory to grab the second flag. All right. Even so far, we didn't touch the web application yet. Anyway, we have already completed the tasks, okay, and got the privileged shell. So that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.